Okay, today's ride is going to be short, 30 to 40 minutes or so, with probably 2 sprints. And the reason I'm doing the sprints is I'm trying to testosterone max and not spike my cortisol. The idea behind the training is I want to ascend. So, I'm single once again. So I've got to ascend and make sure I'm looks maxing as best as possible, which means getting down my body fat percentage by boosting testosterone and HGH. So that's natural, of course. So natural testosterone maxing. Out today, muggy, and so it's like 80 and threatening a thunderstorm. That's why I'm keeping it short and close to home. This morning I did weights. So I did 10 minutes warm-up walking because I wanted to be, primal. And then after that, I did 3 by 12 reps, or 3 sets of 12 reps of the following: so leg press, leg extension, leg curl, calf raises, followed by a 20-minute walking primal cool down. Also on the ride today, I'm crank length maxing. So I'm riding 165s, which Tadej is riding. So, he's like the cyclist maxer. So it must be the optimal length. I think I have my saddle set around 28 degrees, statically measured from full extension, which is like 35, 36. So I'm trying to position max as best I can for the ride today. But I'm going a little retro on the camera gear. We've got a GoPro Hero 5 that's recording it. Basically default settings, except I changed the default settings is 1080p 60 frames per second wide lens with stabilization on, no Pro Tune. I changed it to Super View lens. So anyways, I'm breathing hard, riding slowly along the flat. So it's going to take me a while to ascend. But after I ascend, what I understand is that I should be able to get myself a Stacy. But then, I don't know. I am going to turn 50 this fall, so I might be a little bit of an Unk style. And my last name is Unkert, so that could make me more Unk style. And then maybe I only can get a Becky. But we'll see. All right, enough joking aside. Let's turn to the Tour de France, which starts this Saturday. So in the comments, who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Tadej Pogačar, False Excess, Remco, Jonas, or maybe Florian Lipowitz? My prediction is that Pogačar is going to Tour Max again and win, and Vingegaard is going to be second again. Now, I think for rounding it out, I honestly think the podium is probably going to be the same with Florian Lipowitz as third, because I don't think Paul Saxes, he crashed hard in the earlier race. I think they changed the name of it now. And I don't think he's going to be quite a tour contender, although he could win, a mountain stage or two. And then Remco, I think, is going to fail. With all that being said, it would be kind of awesome to see Remco win it. He's a great rider, obviously. I just think he might let his head get in the way. I think he's going to win a time trial, probably. But then I don't know if he holds on in the mountains. It would be cool to see either Remco or Florian Lipowitz win the race, or Paul Saxes or something like that. Something to mix it up and change it, but I don't really see that happening. I did this a little bit off camera, but what I did was I was stretching, and I've been stretching my hamstrings after the leg curls, because if I stretch enough, I stretch max. I'm 5'11" on a good day, and JM commented on my hair. If I spike that up, I could probably get to just, even 6. And I think really to ascend, that's what I need to be. Getting the weight down. Obviously you can hear me breathing, Unk style. right now, getting the weight down, that's going to help. That's going to make me appear taller and make me more viable for a Stacy. But you got to focus on the stretch maxing too. Get that little bit of extra height out of there. Stretch those hammies. Then you can rotate better on the bike. Gives you a little bit better posture. And, you know, then you can straighten your back a little bit and you'll be a little taller. Okay, we're about to begin the sprint. I'm going to do it seated. It's probably going to be slow, but let's go. Myself in now. All right, I'm still breathing a little bit on the turnaround. So I've still definitely got the Onk style going. Far from ascending, but it'll take the whole summer maybe and into the fall. Starting to come into sprint number 2. I'll shift to the right gear here. There we go. It's another seated sprint. Alright, we're on the last mile and a half. We're just cool down maxing now, but it'll keep the ride short enough so that I don't spike my cortisol. And afterwards, I'm going to stretch my hamstring so I can make sure I can get that 6 feet of height with a spike, and that should be good. I'm still Onk style breathing, which is okay. You may be asking, why am I training, solo? It's because the Sigma male, goes his own way. He trains solo. Oh wait, that was the trend last year, I think. Anyways, see you in the next one.